So in this video, we're going to take a look at developing Drawing Challenge 1 using both model space and paper space. And what's going to be different is we're going to use a template in order to develop our drawing and do our presentation. So make a note, this is still 8.5 by 11 paper in landscape format. However, our scale is going to be 1:2. So we're going to take a look at what are the basic drawing setup settings that we still have to establish even though we're using the template. And then also we'll take a look at how to develop the design and then present it using our paper space layouts. So let's just dive right in. Here's the AutoCAD. What I'm going to do here is when I create a new drawing is I'm going to go ahead and use our template. Now I told you not to save it onto the local station, but what I'll do here is I'll browse and locate my templates folder to select my basic mechanical template. Now here what we're going to do is you can see our basic paper space layout here. This is what we're going to use for the final presentation, but let's go ahead and start in the model space. Now since we're going to be using paper, we don't have to establish the drawing limits, but we still have to review some basic drawing setup settings. If I switch to Home tab and I take a look at my format menu here, I want to start first by taking a look at the units. We're still using decimal. Our precision is at least 3 decimal places, and we have whole degrees, so this pretty much checks out for now. Now, since I'm not going to be using those drawing limits, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my grid, and as long as I draw in this area here, we should be fine. We're going to be able to set our drawing view using the viewport and viewport scale in the layout. Now, before we continue, I also like to set up the annotation scale, right? Even though we're going to do some drafting first before we do any annotations. But I'll set this correctly to 1:2, and now we can proceed. You can see that we have already some layers, and if you switch over to the Annotate tab, you can see that we already have some text, dimension styles, and also some multi-leader styles defined for this template. It just has some basic settings, but you can continue to personalize or customize it any way you like.